Hello everyone, this is Larpo here and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing one of the most requested builds of all time on my channel, with this being my highly inefficient mob farm. And I figured today I'll show you guys how to build it so all my subscribers out there can get all their mob drops in their survival worlds. Anyways, let's get cracking on. Before I start the actual tutorial part of this build, I gotta show you basically what this is gonna take. So for this build, it's actually quite cheap compared to other mob farms. Once you go up here, you need a bunch of trapdoors, you need some carpet, and you need some blocks. And that's essentially everything you actually need. You don't need all this iron for iron blocks. You do need a little bit for hoppers and a chest if you want to collect any of the items you get from this highly inefficient farm. But anyways, let's actually get to the tutorial. Okay, so to start this farm, you want to start with your storage system. So you're going to put a double chest right here, since that's all the items you're really going to have space for, considering the highly ineffectiveness of this farm. And we're going to want to go out here and we're going to start placing slabs like this, and then 2 on each side. So if I place another block like this, a couple more slabs and a couple more slabs. And once we have that, now we go up here with our regular building blocks and we're going to build up 19. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So once you do that, you just want to do that on all these sides. Alright, now that you have all your sides built up, now you want to go to each side and you want to build out 8. So you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to go do the same thing here. And you're going to have a 2x8 there, and then another 2x8 on this side, and then you're going to do this for every single side. So we're going to go ahead and put these last ones here, and then you're going to do the other sides as well. Okay, now that you have those all built up, you need to fill in all this area. It should take a little bit, and it should take a decent amount of blocks, but once you fill this up on each of these different sides, so you want to have it in this quadrant, this quadrant, and this quadrant, and once you have all that built up, that'll be your entire floor essentially done. Now that you have this full floor built in, let's go ahead and continue working on the chute and the floor. So what you're going to need is this portion is going to have mainly trapdoors. So to make this more inefficient, we're going to make a ceiling like this. So we're going to have one block open. We'll do it on this side. So we're going to have one singular block for them to fall. This will help make sure you get as few mobs as possible and make sure spiders cannot go down here. So once you go down here, you're going to build another thing right here. We're going to do a couple blocks like this and a couple blocks like this. So it looks like, man, they can't get through. This means it's not just highly inefficient, it means it gets nothing. So we're going to add a trapdoor right here. So it makes it a little bit harder for the mobs to get through. And once you get down here, we're going to add some more trapdoors. We're going to go like this. We're going to have a block right here and then a trapdoor like that. And you're going to go to the other side and another trapdoor on the back of that. And so that makes it so it filters some mobs in, some mobs out, makes it a little bit harder for them to get down. And then we're going to do it one more time around down here. So we're going to go like this. We're actually going to go one lower than that. We're going to go trapdoor, and then on the other side, another trapdoor facing into that one. And then one more time, we're going to do this. And you could do as much of this as you want, but actually the less you do it, the more it filters mobs. And there's honestly a way to make it less efficient, but we still want it to, make some items. So we're going to put this like that. If I can stop breaking the darn trapdoor. So we're going to place that down, finally. And that is the chute done. But that is not the only thing we're going to need trapdoors for, as we're going to go right here. We're going to break out 3 there. And we're going to break out 3 on this side. And what you're going to want to do here is build down 2 on each of this to make a little hole. And once you make that hole, you're going to give it a little floor. And once you have the floor down, you're going to go up here and you're going to put trapdoors right here. This traps some of the mobs, making sure that it will give you basically next to no items dropping, or no mobs dropping, should I say. So let's put that right there. And we're going to put that right there. And now we have our trapdoors to cover that up. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to do a bigger hole. We're going to go like this. And we're going to go another 2 down, another 2 down. And once we get down here, we're going to make another floor. So let's go like this. And you can add more of these depending on how inefficient you want the farm to be. If you want it to give you like 0 mobs ever, then you can add a ton of these holes and make it like completely useless. But for us, we're just going to do a decent amount of these, probably 1 in each quadrant. Like let's do another one right here, and we're going to go down another 2. And now that you guys have seen the essential design of these, you can continue to add as many of these as you want. And I'm going to add a few more, and then we're going to continue on to the rest of the build. Alright, with all those little holes being done, you can add more if you choose. But with all those holes done, now we have one more thing to add before we actually continue with the rest of this. So we're going to add carpet to the bottom of each one. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and another 2 in there, and another. So we have smaller holes, and then we have the bigger holes. It just all depends on how inefficient you truly want this to be, but we'll finish throwing some more carpet in there. And all these just need 1 layer of carpet on the floor. Nothing besides that, Any more would kind of just not really be needed, to be honest. So we place that all down, and that'll do it for those. And now the next step is we want to build our walls. So we're going to go up here, and we're just going to build walls all the way around here. On each side, we're going to have a 2 tall wall. So it's going to be 2 tall like this, and then the roof is going to be 1 block like this. So let's go ahead and get that all done. So as you can see, the roof will be like this, and the wall will be like this. And you're going to do all this on each side, and then your build should be complete. And with the roof and walls being done, that is your farm fully complete. So let's go inside, make sure everything is right. So we have our trapdoor holes with carpet underneath, and then we have our chute where he'll drop one, drop another, and then they might get caught on this, and then finally might get caught on that. And finally, if they get through all that, they will be there for the killing. This will not get you spiders, but this has a chance, a small chance, to get you some skeletons, zombies, and creepers. So let's go give it a test. All right, so now that we're at the bottom, let's go ahead and give it a test. It will take a long time, so to speed this up, we're going to set the tick rate to its very, very max. So let's go tick rate, and let's go 10,000. And now we should see a mob within the next, let's say minute. And while we wait for this mob, I just want to say, oh, there we go. We have a mob already. In real game time, like in real time, that probably took a few minutes, but man, this is actually kind of efficient. We got 3 mobs. This is probably like, in real time, it's probably like 10 minutes-ish, and we already have 4 mobs. This may be like too efficient to have this many mobs. It's probably like in real time, if we didn't use tick rate, probably like 10 minutes, and honestly, this could be too efficient. So now that we've shown the actual results, we got 2 gunpowder, 2 bones, 2 arrows, and probably a decent amount of minutes. Let's go ahead and go into spectator mode and show you what's actually happening up top. So as you can see, nothing's really caught on this at the moment, but there is a creeper stuck on this part. Good measure. And then once you go up here, spiders all stuck in the corner. And then if you go to ones like this, a bunch of mobs stuck in there, a ton of mobs stuck in there, a ton of mobs stuck in there, and a ton of mobs stuck in there as well, and none in there, bunch in there, bunch in there, and then a couple in there. So as you can see, very inefficient. It does exactly what we hoped it would do. So as you can see, very inefficient and very, very good at its job. So anyways, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, make sure to go hit the like button. If you really loved it, make sure to go subscribe. And I'm Larpo, and I'll catch you in the next time.